Welcome to another 2B2A After Effects CS5 tutorial. I know I haven't made a tutorial in about 2 weeks, but I want to get back into it. I really have no plan on when I'm going to make tutorials. It's just whenever I am free. It will probably mostly be on Fridays because I have school and I have homework every day because my class is really hectic. Or my classes are not class. But anyway, we already covered what all the panels mean in the last 7 tutorials, and today we're going to start making a title. It's going to be a simple title, and we are first going to make the background in this tutorial, and then in the next one we are going to add some text and add some effects to the text. So first, go to composition, new. It doesn't matter what your composition settings are. I always do the 720p HD because that is mainly what I work with in my everyday things. Duration set to 20. Probably won't be 20 seconds because that's a long title, but set to 20. And then we need to go to Layer, New, Solid, or Control Y on your keyboard. It doesn't matter what color the solid is. I will make it there, pink. I can make it pink. And then go to your effects and presets search bar and go to CC particle world and drag it over until you see these this big red X, and just drag it on, and you see that the original color has disappeared and that you are replaced with this. Now, I don't like all of these guides and grids, so just delete these, and there. Now all you have is the actual particle animation. So after you have done that, we are then going to create a new layer, and let's make this layer blue and blue solid. As you can see, you can see it over if you moved it down below it. Remember, layers are very important. And then after that, go back to your particle world, and if you want to rename them, press the enter key on your keyboard, where the main keyboard is, not on the number pad, and you can rename them. So you can say party. And you can play around with these settings. The birth rate is how many are going to be born, and the longevity is how long they will last. So yeah. Reset. If you want to move them or move it in different directions, or anything, then you can use these tools. You just need to know the basics of what position x's, which is on the x, what's it called, the x axis, and the y axis, and the z axis. And the radius is like just spreads it out, or mainly just spreads it out. And then in physics, we want the V1. It looks like that, and that looks weird. But for velocity, increase the velocity to about 4.5. That looks alright. And the inherent velocity doesn't do anything right now. And decrease the gravity to 0. Nah. Add a little bit of gravity to it, so it looks like some particles are being pulled down. Put the resistance in just a smidge. Extra. Go up a smidge. The angle. The floor. We'll talk about that later. And now we go to particle. As you can see, all these particles are just lines, and sometimes you like that, sometimes you don't. For this, I don't like it for what I'm going to be doing, so I want a faded sphere, and you can see it looks more cool. You can play around with this for shaded, faded, try polygon, lens darken, fade, lens bubble, texture faded disk. You know, just play around with those and see what you like, and then increase the birth size a little and the depth size variation. If you want the size to vary much, have it at close to 100%, if not close to 0. I want my size to vary. And max opacity, bring it down a smidge. And I want to change the birth color to like a lighter blue, or no, darker blue, like a darker blue purpley thing, and a lighter blue for the death. It kind of looks weird though. Let's see if I can do this correctly. I'm sorry. I've been working with Photoshop all week in school and teaching people how to use it, so I'm more in the let's learn basics of Photoshop, and I haven't really been able to work with After Effects as much. So once you get something like that, and you play around with the colors, can even play around with the particle types to see what you like. You can change these when the whole thing is done. So if, say, you don't like it when we're all done, you can change it to like a cube going out, and you think it looks more cool, you can do that. I might even change to a like a lens darken fade. Probably not though. Faded sphere is what I like. So yeah, that is what you have currently. We will play around with that next tutorial. I'm sorry this is kind of a different type of tutorial. I just haven't made one in 2 weeks, and my mind is on other programs, and I just am kinda out of it, and I wanted to do it in at least shots as possible, because usually I start at 10 and don't get a final product until 12 or 1. But I made this 10:47 is the time I'm stopping, so yeah, stay tuned for later tutorials, and just keep watching, please. Thanks. Bye.